Hello my friend, welcome to this tutorial after it's been a long time. So in this tutorial we're gonna build super easy and fast authentication and login form for the Swift and SwiftUI with a new feature of iOS 18. And and we are gonna use the Supabase for our background server or backend. This is super easy to build your authentication and login form with for your apps built in with Swift and SwiftUI by using the power of Supabase. If you know it, that is all good. If you don't know it, don't panic. I will tell you all things about it. So before we jump into the coding, subscribe my channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell for the notification, and also like this video and share this video with your friends. Again, this is super easy and beginner friendly tutorial, so if you are just gonna just started with Swift and SwiftUI, don't worry about it. I will tell you everything about this app. And if you are also an experienced Swift and SwiftUI developer, this is gonna be a good tutorial for you because you gonna see some new ways, and we are gonna use the Supabase background service as a background backend. Sorry about that. Service as a backend web service to create our backend for the app. So enough talking. I just want to show you the final preview of our app, and then I will show you the Supabase and how we're gonna use it in our application. So I just register fake user, so email at email.com, and for the password I use this. If I enter the wrong password, it's showing an alert. So I just use my actual password, and we have it. I can change my profile here using the image picker here. I can change my username to user1 and the full name user simple one, and for the website I use user1.com, and if I click on the update URL, it's updated for us. So I sign out, and again if I log in again, you can see we have our data right there from the server. Here it goes. So if you don't know Supabase, this is a service as a backend for the developer for all the framework out there. As you can see, built in a weekend, scale to millions. It has some great feature like database, authentication, edge function, storage, real-time, and vector. And it supports all the things: Stripe, Next.js, AI chatbot, Flutter, and so on and so forth. This is so easy to use, and you're gonna be surprised by how easy it is. So I click on the documentation. As you can see, there has React, Next.js, Redwood.js, Flutter, Kotlin, Svelte, Solid.js, Vue.js, Nuxt.js, and Refine. So we're gonna use the Swift. So this is the Swift documentation. So here it goes, and let me just see. I open, as you can see, I use the Xcode on beta for using the new features in Swift 6 and iOS 18. So I just open a new project here, new blank project. So this is it. So I select iOS and then the app and then hit the next button. So login Supabase app. And yep, for the interface I use SwiftUI, and for the language Swift, testing system none, and storage none. Yep, and hit the create button, and it creates a new blank project for us. So in the documentation it says I have to initialize my client here, so I create let me just create a new project here. So I head to the dashboard in our Supabase. In my current organization, I choose new project, and for my organization, create new project. Let me just delete this one. Delete project. So I hit the new project. What the? Okay, let me just go to this one, to my other organization. Yep. So here for the project name, I use login, and database password doesn't matter, and the region, you can use the region next to you for better performance. So I hit the create project here. And it creates a new project for us. So I create a new group in my root directory of my project. So it is named utils, and a new file that is supabase.swift. So in the Supabase, and here we have to add our dependency to our app, add the Supabase package here. So as you can see, it is here right there, but if you want, you can grab this repository. Let me just show you the repository for this project. This is the Supabase Swift for the Swift language. If I search it, it grabs for us. I want to use the version 2.13.3, the latest version, so it fetch for us. And yep, I want to use all of them. So here, the tricky point here is that you have to scroll a little bit to use the Supabase in your app. So app package, and here we have the packages: Supabase, Swift Concurrency Extras, and Swift Crypto. So here we have to import the Supabase. The goal is to create a client for our Supabase so that we can use it all over our app. So let's Supabase equal Supabase client, and here it goes. Here we have to add our Supabase URL. So here we use the URL, and from the string it returns a URL from this string. So Let me just see, our project URL is here. I just copy and paste it. And for the Supabase key, we have to use our API key here. So here it goes. And here we have it, I think. What is the matter here? Yep, we have to add an explanation mark here. And we are good to go. The Supabase client has been built for us. So after that, we have to create our views group. So views, and within our views, we have to add a SwiftUI view named login form view. So in our login form view, we have to say we have a view stack here. Let me just make some space here. So, yep. This is good. And here we have our preview. So here we have a view stack here, and the alignment is set to .leading, and we have a spacing of 16 here. Then we have a text, that's the login. Font would be .large title, and the font weight would be .bold, and padding would be .bottom and 20. So here it goes. This is, let me just show, this is the login. So we have to create two text fields. So here we have another view stack that has alignment of .leading and the spacing of 8. Then we have a label with the title key and image, system image. So the title key would be email, and the system image would be envelope. So this is it, and the font would be .headline. I just wait for our preview, and I think we are good to go. Yep, and here we have another text field. I think, yep, we have the text field and the text. So text field would be enter your email address, and for the text we have to define at state variable, at state private variable user email, and it is equal to an empty string. So this is user email. Here it goes. Just wait for our preview. Yep. Okay, so for this text field we have the keyboard type of that email address. That is for the ads whenever you saw it in your keyboard when you want to enter email in any website or any app. There is an @ sign in your main layout keyboard. This is for it. So we have to disable auto capitalization. Sorry about that. Auto capitalization. None. And we have text, content type, again email address, and we have to set a padding, and we have padding it. So background would be color, and secondary system background, and we have a corner radius of 8. Yep, this is it. And after that, we have another VS-Stack, and alignment would be dot leading, and we don't want the content, we want the spacing of 8 like the previous one. So we have label again with the title key and image, system image. This is for password, and the system image is key. And again, dot font would be dot headline. And here we can use the text field, but the text field is not secure, and this is not good for the password entering from the user. So there is another component in the SwiftUI that is secure field. And for the title key, we have to say enter your password. And for the text, again, we have to create another variable and say private variable user password. Here it goes. And here we have $ user password. After that, we have to say just that type text content type that password. And we have a padding here. We have again background of our color. System secondary system. Yep, secondary system background. And we have a corner radius of 8. And here we have it. Then we have the button. Login. So button, and here we have the action here, and for the label we have to say if, or let me just say text login, and we have a font dot headline, and we have a padding here, and for the whole button we have the foreground color, foreground style with white, and the frame would be dot max, max width would be dot infinity, and the background would be dot blue. And the corner radius would be again 8, and padding we have the top and 20, and we have to check it for the disabled. So if user email that is empty, or a user password that is empty. So if the user email is empty or user password is empty, it is disabled and we cannot log in. So here we have that padding. And let me just see to do login action. So here we have our view, and we want to use view model to separate the logic behind the view and the UI elements in the view, so we can manage it properly. So another group in my root directory, new group, so view models here, and here we have a Swift file. This is gonna be the auth view model. So Let me just first SwiftUI, and we have to import our Supabase here. So the classic way to create a video model is to create a class that is the auth view model and set it to observable object, and here it goes. So observable object, yep, this is it. This is the classic way, but we can use another way that is more clean, more easy to read, and more performant. That is new, and this is gonna be a macro that you have to assign it to the class. So we use the @observable macro here, defines and implements conformance of the observable protocol. So this is it, and we have to import observation. That is good. If you don't import it, that is work fine, but I just import it. So here it goes. Here we have two variables that I want to use in my view model. So the classic way is to say published variable and published variable. So these two are the publish macro is to say that which variable is gonna update the UI and which is not. And if you declare @published for a variable, the UI automatically changes when it's changed. It is observed by the UI. But when you add the observable macro to your class, you can get rid of this. It is automatically send the notification to the UI for the change. So that is it. And I want another variable for is loading equals false. And we have a variable of result. This is a result type that is gonna be a void and error. This is optional. So here, after that, we have a variable of show alert equal false, and we have a variable of error message. This is a string type and this is optional. So here we want to, if the auth result would be .failure, we want to show the alerts. So we want to use it if did set, when did set this auth variable, auth result, and if case .failure equal to auth result, then we want to say the show alert equal to true. So this is gonna work like this. If the auth result sets, when it sets, it checks the auth result, and if the auth result equal to failure, it's gonna show us the alert message. So after that, we have a private function that is toggle loading state, and we want to with animation, and then with animation is loading.type. So after that, we want to create our sign-in function. So func sign in, and this is an async function. So for the better performance and better UI update and smoother UI experience, we have to add a macro to our function. So we add the main actor. We use this big main actor macro to notify the Swift if every variable within our function changes. You have to change the UI based on them. So here we have to first toggle loading state to set the loading is loading to true. Then we want to defer and again toggle loading state. The defer statement runs after the last line of code of this function runs, and after the function is finished and it works, it toggle the loading state to false and is loading set to false. So here we have to do a catch. So in other programming languages we have try and catch, but in Swift we have do or catch. So here we have try, wait, and for the signing user we have to use this one. So try await supabase.auth.signin and email and password. As you can see, you have a different bunch of options here in the Supabase. So you can sign in with OTP, you can sign in a user with OAuth, SSO, and so on and so forth. So you can create an anonymous user, so many options for authentication. So here we have supabase.auth.signin. I want to use the email and the password. So the email would be user email, and the password would be user password. User password. And after that we have auth equal to success. And as this is a void, we have to pass a void value here. So here after do we have a catch, an auth result equal to dot failure, and we have to pass the error here, and the error message equal to error dot localized description. Here it goes. This is our auth view model. So let me just go to our login form view and use it in our login form. So here it goes. For any other classes, we have to say at state in the classic way at state object. We have to define the variable, and then we have to set it to auth view model. This is the old way, but in the new way, if you have if you want to use a view model just for the values and not to bind anything, you have to just declare a view model here, and then it is equal to auth view model. This works fine, like the statements above. But if you want to bind something in your view model, so you have to use a macro that is bindable, and then variable view model equal to auth view model. So this is it. So I just get rid of these ones, make some space here. So here we have to just say $sign view model dot I think these are private. Nope. View model dot user email. Yep. And here again, $ view model dash user password. And here again, view model dot user email, and again view model dot user password. And here for the action button, here we have to this is an asynchronous function, so we have to use task here to do some concurrency concurrent functions. So await view model dot sign in. This is good. Okay, this is good. So if you have this is you can read all of them, fetch from the database, from the Supabase doc, to real-time, subscribe to a channel, to storage, how to upload the file, and so on and so forth. It has so many features built in, and you can use it easily with these examples here, and this is so much fun. So, and something else I want to show you. This is the from the Medium, and this is an article on Medium. Remove observable object from your SwiftUI model. And this is the good tutorial for our macro that is observable. And yep, this is the it covers whole thing. So I will put a link in the description for this article, and also I will put a link in the description for the code repository. You can use it, but as I say, you have to practice the code until you make it. So just code with me. And yep, let's go to our content view. So in our content view, we want to create a way that we found out if the user is authenticated. We want to show it a new UI, a new view. If not, we want to show it show to him or her our login form. So here we have at state private variable for is authenticated equal false. Here it goes, and here we have a group, and I want to just say if is authenticated. Then I want to show it this one, else I want to show the login form view. So the thing is, we have to create a task and a concurrent function, and we want to use for await, and we want to use state in and Supabase auth state change, and here we want to say if dot initial session or dot sign in or dot signed out. And if it contains state dot event, and we use the is authenticated equal to state dot session not equal to nil. So I just want to let me just see where it goes. If initial session. Let me just see what is wrong with it. That contains, okay, this is not where. Yep, this is there. So it is a concurrent task for our view that is for wait, and this is a state in the auth stated changes. And if it has any state of initial session or sign in or sign out, and if it contains the state.event, we set these authenticated to state.session not equal to nil. If the session is not equal to nil, it is true, and if it is nil, it is the false. So here it goes. And here, let me just check the app on my iPhone 15 Pro Max, in my simulator, of course. Yep. We have the new, let me just close this one. And I just want to use, okay, iPhone 15 Pro. Yep, build succeed. So here I just want to show you how to initialize your users table and all things in your project, within your Supabase project. So here I go to SQL editor and click starters, and I said user management starter, and I click on the run. So success. And if I go to the database and change the schema to auth, here we have users table, and here in the authentication I can add a new user. It's send an invitation or create a new user. I create one, so user at email.com, and 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So auto confirm user, yep, create a user. So here I can use it here. So user, so let just email at email.com, and okay, we have to see an error here. Okay, we don't integrate the alert in our login form view. So let me just see login form view. Here it goes. And after the padding, we have to say the alert. And this is presented at $viewModel dot show alert, and for the content we have the alert. The title would be text error. The message would be text viewModel dot error message, or the unknown error. And let me just add the dismiss button here. So the dismiss button here dot default, and we have text try again. So here it goes, and in our label, in our login button, so if viewModel that is loading, then we want to show a progress view dot frame, width would be 75 and height would be 75, and we have a tint.white. So here it goes. I think we are good to go. mail@email.com. So here we have it. We have to say this is an else. So here we have a user@email.com and yep, we have it. It is authenticated. So I just stop the project here to running, and I want to create a page for the profile view that fetch the profile. So here, let me just show you a thing here. So here, when you use the users management starter in the Supabase, you have a users table here in the auth schema, and in the public schema you have profiles that has the ID, username, full name, avatar URL, and website. So if I go to the table editor and I check the profiles, the ID is set to the actual user that is signed in. So every time a user sign up in your app, it creates a new record of a new row, a new record in the profiles table with that ID. So the ID is a *win97 for the authentication. I can use the here it is 97 and so on and so forth. So I can fetch these and I can update these ones. So let me just create a new view here for our profile view. So this is our profile view here. In our profile view, we have a navigation stack. Let me just, so navigation stack, and I just wait for the preview to load. So here we have a form, then we have a section, we have a stack, then we have a group. So before we proceed to our profile view, we have to define two models here. So let me just create a new group here, models, and here we have a Swift file for our profile struct. So profile, then in our profile we import the foundation, and we have a struct that is profile, and it is confirmed to decodable and encodable. Yep. The decodable, if it's used for when we receive data from the server, it decodes for us, and when we use the encodable, we send the data to the user, to the server. So we have a username based on our database. This is an optional string, so the full name, name. Again, an optional string. We have a website. This is an optional string, and we have avatar URL. This is an optional string. So we have to define our enum for coding keys. We have to define our coding keys from the database. So this is a string type and coding key type. So here we have a case. Username is still the same. Full name equal to full name on database. And we have a case. Website still the same. Case avatar URL equal to avatar URL. So we use the coding keys whenever we have the variable name different than the fields on our database. As you can see here, we have full name in the camel case. Here we have full name in the snake case. So here we define the full name as a snake case here, and also in the avatar URL, this is the same. Here it goes, and we want to create a new model for our avatar image. So avatar image. We import the SwiftUI here, and we have a struct avatar image confirms to transferable and equitable. And we have a let image type, and we have a let data of data. Here we have to create a static variable for transferable that we can use it as we can use the image as a usable image in our views. So we have a static variable of transfer representation, and in return some transfer representation. So we have a data representation, and we have important content type, and this is an image. And for importing, we have data in, and here we have guard let image equal to avatar image, and the data data of data, and else we throw some error, throw transfer error, let me just transfer error. Okay, I think, yep, transfer error, import failed. What is going on? Yep, let me just create a new enum here. So enum transfer error is error type, and we have a case import failed. is import fetch. Yep. And after that, we have a let image equal to image of UI image, and we use the UI image here, and we have self.init, the image, and that. And after that, we have to, oh, sorry about that. Here we just want to return an image, and here we have to create an extension for our avatar image. So avatar image, we have an optional init for data, and here we have data type, and we have guard let UI image equal to UI image, and for the data we use data, and else return nil. And after that we will let image equal to image, and from the UI image we use the UI image here, and we have self.init and image and data. So this is it, and import. This is an import. Here it goes. These are our models, and go to our profile view. So in our profile view, and let me just create our view model here. So here we have the profile view model, and again I want to use the SwiftUI import Supabase, and we want to import the photos UI. Here we have two macros, so it's main actor and observable. And here we have a class for our profile view model, and here it goes. We have a variable of username equal to an empty string, variable of full name equal to an empty string, variable for the website equal to an empty string website, variable of is loading equal to false, variable image selection, this is a photo picker item, and this is optional, and we have a variable of avatar image. This is the type of avatar image, and this is an optional. So we have a function for get initial profile. So get initial profile. This is a string function. So here we have do let, and we have a do let current user equal to try await, and in Supabase we have to use Supabase. We use the auth and dot session and dot user, or you can use auth dot get dot user, I think. But I want to use this one, and then we have a let profile, type of profile here equal to try. We want to fetch from the Supabase, so let me just go to the Supabase documentation and fetch data, we have to use the Supabase.from, select, execute, and value. So here try Supabase.from. This is our table, so profiles. We want to select all, and we have the equal. So ID we want to this is equal ID to current user.id, and we want to return a single row. We want to execute it, and then we want the value of it. So after that, we want to assign username equal to profile dot username or an empty string. Then full name again equal to profile dot full name. Then we have a website equal to profile dot website or an empty string if let avatar URL equal to profile avatar URL, and the avatar URL that is empty, not empty. Then we have to try await. Let me just comment this out to do, and here we have catch debug print failed to load initial profile and here we want to show the error. Here it goes. Here we want to use a download image, so private function for download image, and the path would be string type, and the async and throws. So let data equal to try await Supabase dot storage dot from avatars download, and the path avatar image equal to avatar image, and the data would be here it goes. And in our to-do, we want to use this one. So try wait, again try await download image, and the path would be avatar URL. So here it goes. After that, we want to update our profile. So after we fetch it, we want to update it. So we want to update profile function, and here we have task to do concurrent. And let me just create a function. So here function toggle loading state, and here with animation we have is loading that. So first of all, we want to toggle the loading state and defer it. So toggle loading state, and here we have a do and catch. So here we have let image URL equal to try wait, and we want to create a new function for uploading our image. So here down there we have a private function for upload image, and accept nothing, and this is async and throws and it returns an optional string for us. So here guard let data equal to avatar image, and this is optional with data, else it returns nil. Let file path, we generate a new UUID. So we have a UUID string. Let me just see that UUID string and .jpg. So these are file paths for each avatar. So try await Supabase storage for uploading it. So let me just go to the upload the file. So we want to use this one. So the bucket name, the path, the file data, and the option. So here we have the storage. We have the storage avatars. And here, let me just show you. It automatically generates for us the avatars here. We don't have anything. So, and here I say that upload. And yep, storage that from avatar. And we have to upload. Path would be file path. The file would be data. And the options would be file option, and the content type. Content type would be image JPG. So with this line of code, we upload our avatar to our database, our backend. So return file path. So here we use try await, and we use the upload image here. So let's current user again try await, and Supabase session and user. So let's update it. Profile equal to a new instance of profile, and the username would be username, full name, website, and avatar URL. Server.image URL that we receive from the upload image, the UUID. So here we have try await again Supabase. As you remember, Supabase that from the table would be profiles, and for updating we just want to use the update, and the values will be updated profile, and the condition is the ID equal to user current user ID, and we want to execute it here, and the catch we want to debug print and failed to update profile, and this is an error. Okay, here it goes. This is our update, and we want a function to sign in out. So here it goes. Func sign out. Again, we have a task to do this concurrently. Do catch. Here we have try wait Supabase sign out, and in the catch debug print we have to say failed to sign out, and we want to print the error here. And we have the function for load transferable. Yep, from image selection. Yep, image select. This is not the type. Selection and the photos picker item, and here again we have a task. So basically this function is turn the photos picker item to a usable photo in our UI. So when you let me just show you here in our previous app. Oh, here we don't have the project here. So when you pick a photo from the image picker, it returns a photos picker item, and here we transfer it to the image that we can use in our UI. So here we have do, and here we have catch. In view, we have avatar image equal to try await image selection dot load transferable, and the type would be avatar image dot solve. And the catch would be debug print failed to load transferable, and here we print out the error, and I think we are good to go. For our profile view, it is just profiles view that we want to create. So here I just wait for the preview. Yep, in the meantime, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and share this video with your friends, and hit the bell for the notification for catching new tutorials and new beginning in the new SwiftUI. So here, if we want to create and showing the avatar if the avatar exists. If not, we don't want to show it. So we want to use if the avatar image equal to new model. Let me just declare the variable here at findable again. Variable view model equal to profile view model. So here we have view model, avatar image. Then we use the avatar image dot resizable. Else we want to show the color dot clear. So if the avatar image exists in our database, if we have the avatar URL in our database, it fetch for us, it downloads it for us, and then it shows for us. If not, it returns the color dot clear. So in our group, we have scale, fit, and we have a frame, width 80, and IA. So here it goes. After that, we have spacer, and we want to use the photos picker, and here we have to add the import photos UI. So photos picker, and here we have selection. So for the selection, we have the view model dot image selection matching repeat dot images. Preferred in item encoding, we don't want that. And for the label, we use the image, and we use, I think, system name. Yep, pencil dot circle dot fill, and we have symbol rendering mode dot multicolor, and the font would be dot system size 30, and foreground style would be dot accent, foreground color dot accent color. Here we don't have any images, so it shows nothing to us. So after this, we want another section here. So section. We have a bunch of text fields, so text field. And here we use the username, and the text would be view model dot username dot text content type dot username, and auto capitalization would be dot no. Another text field for the full name, so text field full name here, and text would be the binding from the view model, and it is the full name. And again, let me just grab it, or no, text content type name. And here we have a text field, website, text binding from view model website, and text content type would be that URL. And again, auto capitalization would be okay. And we have another section here for update button. So section button, we have update profile here, and we have view model. For the action, we use the view model dot update profile, and we use dot bold. And here, if view model that is loading, then we pass the progress view to it. So I think in the navigation stack, yep, in our form we have a navigation title would be profiles. And we have to use toolbar here, and we use the toolbar item placement would be the top bar threading, and we have a button here for signing out. So sign out, role will be .distractive, and then we have view model dot sign out. Okay, we have it. And after that, we have to create dot unchange. We want to observe the unchange of view model dot image selection, and we use the perform here, and we use new value in if let new value equal to new value, then view model dot load transferable from the new value. So this is it. So basically this when the image selection here, we bind the image selection to our photos picker. So this photos picker returns a photos picker item in the image selection, and we receive this new value in image selection, and we transfer it into a new image and into usable image for our UI here, that we can use it here. So after that, we create a concurrent task and use await view model dot get initial profiles. So when it appears, it runs this concurrent task to get initial profiles for us. So here it goes. I think this is it. There's nothing more. Yep, let me just run it and we should see like working. So in the meantime, don't forget to subscribe my channel, hit the like button, hit the share button, and hit the bell for the notification to grab the new tutorial and be the first users to learn Swift and SwiftUI new technologies. So I think we just wait. This isn't running, and yep. Okay, we had a problem that we had a bug. So in the content view here, if it's authenticated, we want just to show the profile view, and I think it is good. As you can see, I use iOS 18. Okay. Yep, we have it. Let me just sign out, and again, I use the user at email.com, and I enter the password, and I logged in. So here it goes. I choose an image here, like this one. So the username would be user1, full name user simple one, the website would be user.com, and if I click on the update profile, here we don't have any errors. And if I check the database here in our table editor, we should see, yep, we should see it. The username user1, full name user simple one, the avatar URL, and the website. And if I go to the storage and the avatars bucket, we have the new we have a file for our profile. So Here, let me just sign out and then log in again. So if I mistype the password, it is not gonna work. Invalid login credentials. Try again. So I type the password correctly and log in. So here it goes. We have it. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I hope you enjoy it and learn a lot from it. This is a super easy way to integrate the authentication and the database and the backend to your Swift and SwiftUI project. There is no need to code your backend for your application. You can just initiate a new project in the Supabase and then you can use it within your apps. So thanks for watching. I hope you like it. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the share button, and hit the bell for the notification. Thanks again. And until the next time, practice until you make it, and bye-bye.